So I'll cut right to the chase. The Advance Easiness 3 harness. It's a great harness. I really have enjoyed it. It has the usual advanced quality, a lot of little side pockets as you can see here. Again, it's a hike and fly harness. You want to keep things light, but if you do need to pack some things away, some clothing, gloves, whatever you need, it's all available. It's lightweight, but very robust. Here's a little side pocket, so really it's really great for that hike and fly. It also has this really nice elastic webbing. You can secure your helmet, and this is where I put my stuff bag, so after I fly I can just put my wing there. Again, this is a lightweight harness. It works very well with my Advance Pi 2 wing. You can see here the relative difference in the size of the wing, my Pi 2 versus my other Epsilon 9. I have started to use the front reserve again. I did have the reserve under the seat, and I'll show you that later. But again, packs up really well. Really a great harness. This is a reversible harness. It's very easy to transform from your backpack to your flying harness. I usually pack everything I need right in that storage area. Very easy to pull out from the backpack and convert it into your flying harness. Super simple. One thing I would say, I've tried to use the storage for my regular Epsilon 9, and it's pretty tight. I really have to pack that wing extra carefully, and it really is kind of a hassle. So I've stopped doing that. It just takes too much time to get it just right. It's pretty tight. Perhaps you're better packing a wing, but I've used my Pi 2 whenever I want to just pack the wing into the harness. There is no rigid seat board as in most harnesses, but this is lightweight, so you got a split leg support arrangement. Very comfortable in flight. I really found it's very, very nice for weight shift turning too, so works just great. And a matter of fact, I was really used to this from my Progress 2 harness from Advance that had a split leg arrangement. So I really like it. You may take a little while to get used to it if you're not familiar with this arrangement and you're used to a seat board. But obviously for a hike and fly and keeping things lightweight, works just great. There's an attachment on each side for your leg straps, and it does use this metal buckle system. And it's probably not my preference, though I've gotten used to it. It's very secure, but especially if you have some thick gloves on, if it's cold, it can be a little bit challenging to get that in right away. Again, you do have a chest strap that secures in place. I have started to use the front reserve, and that just attaches to my carabiners. I did have the reserve under the seat for a time. And again, sometimes I think that's a nice thing to have because you always have it there. You don't have to remember to attach your reserve, but it does take up some volume space when you are packing your wing and if you have anything else you want to carry. So I took out the reserve. I now have it in the front reserve, and we'll see how that works for a time. And you do have a speed bar system also. This is the Advance Companion Light Reserve in its own little compact container. I was using the reserve that was installed underneath the seat. Very easy to reach, works just great, but it does take up some volume. If you're not going to use this reserve, then it does come with this little yellow ties that you secure in place, and that just keeps that area closed up. I've always thought that the Easiness 3 was a lighter version of this Progress 2 harness that I flew for a long time. It's a little smaller, it's a little lighter, not as robust. It's just a little baby version of the Progress 2. I've been flying the Easiness 3 with its air scoop protector, giving you some support if you land on your butt. It is a little bit heavier than if you flew without the protector, which you can do. And I do have that protective covering that I would install. You cannot use a under the seat reserve in that situation. But if you're just doing quick hike and flies, a little less weight, you can see here the air inflated protector in flight. So if I did land on my butt, I'm protected a little bit, but only once. I don't want to bounce because it won't refill in time.
Just not windy enough.
So after flying with the Easiness 3 harness for over a year, I would highly recommend it. It's a great hike and fly, lightweight harness, but I probably would recommend using a lightweight wing because that storage space is a little bit limited. I think I'll probably try flying without that air protector after a time. And I am getting a new harness for those times when I want a little bit more security, when I don't need to worry about weight. And I'll let you know what I get and go over that with you when it arrives. That's one of my favorite things to do. Thanks for watching. Take care and fly safely.